And yeah, for the record, this is one of the websites that I have, and as you can see, it's also approved on AdSense, and it's just generating revenue as well. Hello guys, Hadi from Hadi Tech, back with another video. In today's video or topic, we shall be discussing a proper way to actually create an income stream by creating an HTML5 gaming website. We have talked about this project in a previous video, and a lot of you actually were quite intrigued with the idea. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing how you can create such a website. So the website that we are trying to create today is just a simple HTML5 website. A website just like that with the various types of games that gets AdSense approved, right? Then later on you can scale it and just generate a lot of revenue. In the previous video where we talked about search and doing competitor analysis, I've mentioned one of the biggest websites in this niche in particular, which is the games HTML5 games niche, and we have talked about Poke.com. Poke.com generates around 155 million organic traffic. I'm talking about just strictly from search engine traffic. So you can imagine the amount of revenue this owner or organization is just generating from such a website. And this particular website also uses the same script that we are using in our tutorial. So yeah, I'm talking about like generating a lot of money here, guys. And if you can just scale your business, optimize your website, you can really get shitload of money just by creating a website like this. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about how you can do it, and the proper way to install the script and what you need to have before you start creating a website like this. Before we jump into this video, as usual, we would truly appreciate if you drop a like, comment down below. If there is like anything you did not understand in this video or another video, please do reach out to me in social media, and I will be glad to actually reply to you. And you can comment down below, and I will see to it, and I'll definitely reply to your comments. But yeah, with that out of the way, let's just jump into today's video. So the first thing that we need to do is just very simple and obvious. We need a hosting. You don't need a big VPS or cloud host. Since you are just starting, you need to actually generate some money. I get that in order to actually scale your business. But once you can actually get a lot of traffic to your website, you can scale your business and up for a VPS server. But the best hosting provider that you can go for compared to a lot of the hosting provider in the market is just Hostinger. Because why? They have some fast servers and a decent response time. You'll not be going into issue like your website not being accessible once you reach some amounts of games on your website, because that's the point of actually having a website. We need to add a lot of games, and we're gonna talk about that. But I've tried Namecheap, and I've tried other hosting providers, and in this with like this particular script, it did not really turned out to be good. So Hostinger is just the only one that is somewhat decent and perfect, and also cheap, obviously. So yeah, I'm gonna leave the link in the description down below. Click it and it will take you to Hostinger, right? And like I said, you don't need a cloud or a VPS server, just a shared hosting like to kickstart your business. Then you can scale your website later on. So click on Claim Deal, right? And it will just take you down to the plans section of Hostinger. Just click on the business plan, click choose. But first and foremost, before we click that, let's just discuss what you will get once you purchase this plan. You will get up to 100 websites. You can host up to 100 websites on this plan or on this shared hosting. You get 200 gigs of NVMe storage. You get free domain with this one too, and it could be like .com, whatever. You get a free domain regardless. You get a free automatic website migration, free email, unlimited SSL, of course, for security purposes, and you get daily back. You get daily backup, and this is important too. So if you're not trying to roll back, if there's like any issue, there is backups of your website, and free CDN, and much more down that you can actually scroll down and read for yourself. But click choose plan to proceed with the purchase, and change this period from 48 months to 12 months. Just start with 1 year, and if there is any revenue, I'm sure like it will be, of course, you can renew your subscription. So yeah, choose the 12 months, and right here just click have a coupon, then type in the coupon that I'm gonna give you, which is NY 2021, and click apply, and as you can see, the price went down from $47 to $44, and this is the best and cheapest price that you can get on a hosting service. Trust me, like if you go and compare anything else in the market, hosting Hero like will blow any competitor out of the water. So yeah, that's that. Once you do that, click continue, and yeah, just finish the whole process of creating an account and purchasing your domain. I already have an account, so we'll just move to step two. Step two is very simple. We need to actually buy the script, right? And there is like two big markets that offer us this particular script. There is like Code Canyon or like Envato Market, and the second one is called Coasters. So just to keep in mind, if you're trying to copy everything that I do, is just it's just fine. But I'm all for diversity, right? Because if like 100 people actually use the same script, there will be a lot of competition, right? There will be a lot of competition. But what you need to do is just probably look at Code Canyon and just try to look for any games scripts, like for example games script PHP, right? And look for some games that are not really out there, like are not in the market, right? So you're not be competing with a lot of people. That's the thing. If you can opt for any other script, that would be good. If you wanna use the same script that I'm using, then it's fine too. For example, you have Cloud Arcade. This one is a Portal CMS, and it's definitely also looking somewhat like our script. You can view this one, and as you can see, it's a decent website. It's a decent script, as you can see. You can go for this one. It's cool and it's neat too. But yeah, again, like I said, you can probably go for like a portal like this one. You can go for like a strictly arcade type of portal, or like a script. You can go for like an action type of script. There's like a lot of them, so it's up to you to choose. But if you want to go the route that I'm going, then head to Coaster. I'm gonna leave the link in the description down below, and then click on the search bar and type in games script, right? And it will offer you a lot of also HTML5 game portal scripts. You can choose one of these, right? It's not really a blueprint on whether that you need to choose the same one to succeed. Again, all of them are accepted in AdSense, and all of them are approved, and all of them can generate you money. And as you can see, this one here is good. This one is also good, and yeah, the one that I'm using is called Poco Arcade HTML5. This one. So just click on it, and in here you will have the buy now button, right? So click on buy and purchase this script. Once you do that, just click on your profile and the top menu, right? And click on downloads. Then click download from this option, and it will just download the whole script for you. So that's step two done. Then the next thing that we need to do is just install the script. Then what you need to do is just very simple. Head back to your account on Hostinger and click on get a new domain, or like you would have an option here that says claim your free domain. Claim your free domain and choose a domain that is somewhat good, or you can generate a domain name using AI, or you can go to an external domain name generator, for example like business name generator, and just type in I don't know, like some things regarding games. For example, let's type in fun, joy, and game, just like that, and just click generate names. And let's just select basic, and yeah, let the website do its magic. And as you can see, the website did generate some cool names for us. For example, this Gamify one is good, and as you can see, the .com is actually claimed. So look for one that has not been claimed yet. You have just for Gamify, Fnatic, the top domains, of course, that you need to be looking at are just the .net, .com, and .org. Those are just the perfect ones to kickstart your business with. And yeah, just scroll through all of this list. I'm sure there will be one with with a .com extension available. So heading back to Hostinger, you will see your domain in here, right? Then click on the dashboard section, And the first thing that we need to do is just create a database where we will store our data for this particular website. So click on databases from here, and if you don't have this option right here, just scroll all the way down to databases and click manage. In this particular one, you need to actually create a database name, and please save these parameters in a document file or like a notepad, because you will later on need them. So for the database name, you can always use your domain name. For example, I will use like hi for fun, for example. That's my domain name. And for the username, you can always choose whatever you want to. For example, I'll just duplicate this one. And for the password, obviously you can pretty much insert any password and hit create. But here, as you can see, it says we need one with a lowercase and one with a uppercase. So just hit create, just like that. And as you can see, it says database created successfully. So now we did create our database. So the next thing that we need to do is just very simple. Click on the zip file you downloaded or the script file you downloaded from Coaster and extract this Boku file. Right? Once you do that, it's just a matter of zipping this file back. Click on Add to Archive. You need to have WinRAR on your desktop and select zip file and then click OK. And as you can see, we have created a zip file. So that's what you need to do. Then the next thing that we need to do is just very simple. Head back to our Hostinger account, click File Manager, wait for a bit, click Public HTML, then upload this file to our public HTML. It's on desktop and it's name. So yeah, that's the one. Just wait for a bit until everything is uploaded. And what you need to do is just very simple from that. Click on the zip file and hit extract. Extract your files on this website. Once you extract the zip, you will have this folder that's called Poco. Click Ctrl A and then click Move Files back again to this three dots menu. Click this, then click Move again, and yeah, once you click now Public HTML, now we have our files in the public HTML. So the next thing that we need to do is just very simple, and that is to actually install the script. By the way, if you struggle to do all of this that I showed you in this tutorial, you can reach out to me via Fiverr, and I will leave the link to my gig in the description down below, and I will just do this whole process for you. If it is like tedious, I'll just do it for you. And as you can see, the gig is just $5, so it's a win-win for you if you don't want to actually go through the whole hassle of creating this website yourself. But again, it's up to you. So let's just head back and finish installing the script. So what you need to do then is just type in your domain name followed by the /install command. That way it will bring up this panel right here. Click check like this box position, click continue, then click continue once again, and in here for the local host, type in localhost. For the SQL username that I've told you to actually save, you will just put in your username, this SQL password, and the database name. So I'll put these in here. Then in the password section, we'll put our password just like that. And in the site name, we can put our website name in here. Site title, you can generate a site title using ChatGPT, whatever the case might be. Then in here, type in the admin username and also type in the admin password. Make sure to fill in all of these details correctly, and yeah, once you do that, click on install. And just like that, you will install the whole script on your website. So the last thing that you need to do is now customize your website, and we'll just go over the settings that you have on the admin panel briefly, and we'll try to actually talk about the proper and the main ones that you need to actually be focusing on. But what you need to do next after installing the script, type in your domain followed by the admin /admin parameter, and it will take you to the admin page. And as you can see, you have the dashboard right here, and you have the number of users on this website. You can add more, you can add less, I'll just show you how to do that. You have the comments, you have the number of games installed on the website, and you have the categories. So the first thing that you need to do is just head to the games section. I'll talk about it. In this section, you can add game, search in a game by name, try to add or edit, delete the games. For example, if you want to edit any game, click edit, and it will just take you to the edit page. You can edit the name, the description, the URL for the game itself, and the category also for the game. And yeah, that's what you need to do. That's what the edit button do. You can click the card large to actually enlarge the card for example, if you want to hit this, card or like large card option, it will just make this game card larger. That's all it does, as you can see. Okay, so also you have the add button up top if you want to add any game manually, because there's like an automatic way and a manual way. If you have certain games that you want to add yourself, you can add them by yourself. Add the title, description, the URL, like I mentioned before. Select the category and click publish. That's the game section. We have the featured games. In this section, you will actually feature some of most popular games on your website. For example, you can feature them in here, and they will appear in, as you can see, in the middle of the page, as in large cards like this. And yeah, for the record, this is one of the websites that I have, and as you can see, it's also approved on AdSense, and it's just generating revenue as well. I forgot to mention that. And this is the one that I'm using it as an example in this video. So yeah, that's the featured game section. We have the category section. Also, you can add and remove categories from this section right here. You can add the name of the category, slug, description, or you can edit on these categories yourself. You can add a description, remove it, change the name, etc. It's just truthfully up to you. In the user section, you can basically add, remove any user or any person, or give access to any user to this back end of your website. So yeah, if you don't know what to do, just not really mess with it. It's just secure that way. The pages section right here, you need to have these pages in your website, especially the disclaimer, the terms of service, and the privacy policy if you're trying to apply for AdSense. That's a must so you can get approved. In order to actually create the terms of service and privacy policy, it's just very simple. I'm gonna leave the link to this website. It's called Online Free Tools, and it has pretty much tools that you use. Search for the privacy policy, right, generator, and click on privacy policy generator, and in this place just fill in these details right here. The name of the company is the name of your website. For example, let's just put in Hi for Fun. The name, possessive, full company name, just add NC, then add the URL of your website, then the domain name is also Hi for Fun, then click generate privacy policy, and just wait for a bit. And as you can see, the website will generate a good privacy policy for you. You can copy this one, copy all of this, hit Control C on your keyboard, go back to add and add a page, then paste all of this in here, name it privacy policy, and just give it a description and publish the page just like that. As for the terms of service, do the same. Just go back to Online Free Tools and search terms of service generator. I'll just do the same, basically fill in these details, right, and click generate terms of service. That way you can generate terms of service page. Reports is just not really much in here, and you don't need to know much about it, because it's just like it shows you the status of the games that you have on your website, if they are up and running, if they are down or not. So yeah, that's that. The customize section, on the other hand, you can play with it. You can change the website color from like this slider or menu. You can change the animation of the scrolling, or when you click on a game, it will just change the animation to whatever you fancy or you want. Then you have the tools section, which is one of the most important sections on the back end of this website. This is where you can add a game directly to your website via APIs and game distribution companies. You have three companies. You have Game Monetize, Game Distribution, GameFix, or GamePix, excuse me. If you want to add games from Game Monetize, click on Add Games, right? And what you need to do is just select what you want to add, HTML5, the normal one, or the mobile games, and select the popularity of the games, select the category, select the company if you want, then select the items, how many games that you want. Once you do that, click on Add Games, and just like that, automatically games will be added to your website. The same can be done to game distribution, and the same can be done to game picks, right? You can do the same, just like the category, the number of games that you want, and click on Add Games. In the advertisement section, you have some ad cards. Probably you have some banners that you want to add. You can click on one of the ad banners right here. Just copy your JavaScript or HTML code and paste it in here, and click save to display whatever ads you want on your website, just like this one, for example. right? So that's, the advertisement section for you. The setting page is the most important. So the first thing that you need to do after actually accessing the backend is just heading back to the setting page and customizing website. So here, add in the name of your website, tagline of your website, the logo. You could add that one or create this one using Canva. It's just very simple. I will not get into it because it's just like literally a very simple process to do. In here you have the footer content. You can generate this one using ChatGPT or any AI tool as well, just to give a description of the website, the aims and the goals and the about us type of page about the website. Then you have the SEO side of things. In here you can generate an SEO meta title, SEO meta description, and some keywords, and you can do this one using SEMrush. I've explained that in the previous video, and it will be popping up in this video as well, probably on the right. Click on it to actually see how you can target SEO keywords and get the best SEO keywords for your website. And yeah, just put in the game title here, game description. Like all of these are just in meta parameters that you need to actually fill in. And for these ones where you have this like type of variable, just do not mess with them. Just leave them as they are, and that's all you need to do. Then for the delete all games, then you have this option to delete all games from your website. If there is like anything went wrong, you can delete all games of your website. So the last thing that I want to talk about before you actually go and submit your website to AdSense, you need to add it to Google Search Console and index your whole website so you can get some traffic. Then you can apply for AdSense. What you do is just very simple. Click on add property and add your domain, and it will ask you to verify your domain. There's plenty of videos on YouTube to do that. And for example, let's just show you like this one, this website. They will ask you to add this txt or this CNAME record to your DNS records, and you need to do that in order to actually verify your website. I don't want to get into this because we have been explaining the whole process of actually creating this website for like, I don't know, an hour, 40 minutes. So I don't want this video to be that long. There are plenty of videos on YouTube to actually verify ownership of a domain or of a website. Take a look into that, and if you want a particular video on this, then I will do it in a part 2 video where I explain how to optimize, verify first and foremost, index your website, then optimize the website, and later on submitting the website for AdSense approval. But like I said before, if you did the steps that I've told you carefully, step by step, you will have AdSense approval in no time. And it is, and trust me, it is one of the best, ways to actually generate money in 2024. So you don't have to miss on this opportunity, guys. We have reached the end of this tutorial, at least for part 1 of this whole project. If you want to see part 2, let me down in the comments. If there is anything also that you did not understand, you can comment it down below and I'll explain it, or you can reach out to me via my socials on Instagram or via email. And yeah, like I said, guys, this is one of the best ways to actually start making money in 2024. Just get AdSense approval very easily. Then you can scale this business to generate you up to $1,000 worth of income on a monthly basis. Again, the links will be in the description down below. The link to the script, the link to the hosting provider, the link to the gig, and all of that. So make sure to check all of that out. I won't take much of your time, guys. Take care of yourselves and see you in the next one.